To build anything that truly lasts, it takes time.
Let's shift focus to all the stocks that will be in focus this morning. Abhishek, Sharad and Varun are now joining us from our research desk. But the big stock focus today will of course be TCS. It reported its numbers yesterday in the evening. Abhishek, apart from TCS, Glenmark Pharma, this stock was up 5% yesterday. What is the news over here?
TCS has reported its Q1 FY26 result. Broadly, the result was muted against the street's expectations. Post-result, the management has also highlighted the impact of geopolitical issues on the demand scenario. The key highlight here is that the management has also raised alarms over the demand scenario in the BFSI segment. It's unlikely that there is any kind of earning upgradation post the result. Further, the ask rate for the coming quarters will also increase, even if we expect a flat kind of growth in FY26. So, considering that stock is expected to remain range bound, and the rub-off impact of this also be visible on other IT companies, especially the Tier 1 companies. Other than that, the Glenmark, there is a news flow in the Glenmark Pharma. One of its subsidiary has entered into a licensing agreement with AbbVie for next generation cancer drug, and under the pact the company will get an upfront payment of $700 million, and over the period it will be eligible to receive $1.22 billion kind of a payment. Directionally positive for Glenmark Pharma.
All right, so TCS and Glenmark Pharma, those are the two key companies that we'll be tracking today in today's trade. But Sharad, now coming to you, you've picked out HUL, ZE, SBI, oil and gas counters for us. So what's the news flow on these one?
HUL is in focus as there is an important change of management announced by the company, and HUL has announced Priya Nair as the MD and CEO of the company. Now, outgoing person would be Rohit Java, and Priya Nair, she is currently the president of beauty and well-being for Unilever. She had joined HUL in 1995, so an important management coming in for HUL. For Z, there is a negative news flow. Investors have rejected proposal to issue warrants to the key shareholder entities which belong to the promoter segment. Roughly 40.49% public investors voted against the warrant issue to the key shareholder entities. They were expected to actually increase their stake in the company, the promoters, from 4% to 18%, but that fundraise plan has now been blocked. SBI, positive news flow for them, board meeting on 16 July to consider their fundraising, and we have been hearing about the QIP number which would come in to roughly around 20,000 odd crore rupees. Also, OMCs would be in focus, a positive reaction coming in for them as oil prices, they have fallen near the $67–68 mark due to the trade war fears and a decreased demand as well. And this would be of course positive for aviation, paint and specialty chemical companies, but negative for ONGC and Oil India. OPEC also came out with its commentary and that stated that they would be thinking about halting production at least till October. Hardeep Singh also stated that the oil minister that on buying Russian oil, India has never ever bought any sanctioned cargoes coming in, but OPEC did say that the demand for oil overall in the coming years for the next 4 years might be on the lower side, but the long-term target still remains the same.
So several oil related stocks in focus on the back of that news piece, but Varun,